Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF man and welcome to the start of a brand new series to my channel. That's right, another brand new series to my channel. This one is called Moondew Valley, and don't worry guys, this one is going to be like once a week maybe, somewhere around about there. So, Moondew Valley is actually a pack made by Kingston and Mr. Rozzers. Let me just go inside. So it's getting night time, and I really do not want to get caught outside at night, as I've found out already on this server. So yes, it is on a server. It's made by Kingston HD and Mr. Rozzers. Both of their links to their channels will be in the description box below, guys. Go and check them out. They've literally just started YouTube, and I think they're absolutely fantastic. You know, got into YouTube and just seem absolutely seamless. They don't seem like new YouTubers usually do. So definitely go and check them out, guys. This Moondew Valley, as you would probably you have guessed by now, is pretty much like Stardew Valley. I did a pack actually a few months ago called Moondew Valley, and it was very similar to what this was doing. Obviously with its own spin, and it was quite a few other bits and bobs that we did on that pack. But this one is in 1.10, whereas that one was in 1.7.10. So this one has a mod called Harvest Festival, and we're going to get straight into that this episode, guys. So just bear with me while I explain stuff. Harvest Festival, which allows you to plant certain things in spring, and of course they won't grow in summer and blah blah blah, but other crops will do summer, spring, and you know, all that kind of good stuff. But we'll get into that as we go forwards. This is on a public server. You guys can actually get this. The link to the pack will also be in the description below, guys, and it's actually in the multiplayer. If you click multiplayer, there's the server, and this is a particular server that I'm on. It's based over in America, so I've not got that fantastic amount of connection there, but there are, you know, it is there. Just go ahead, pop it in there, guys, and you will see what I mean. But yes, if you could, go ahead, check them channels out, guys, because really they've done a fantastic job with this pack, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I've just got to wait for daytime because I need more wood. I'm sad. I don't have enough wood. I spent all of my wood doing this amazing shack that I'm living in currently. Don't worry, this is not where I'm going to stay. I may move, but I may just make the compound bigger. I may make like a wall. I might do a Donald Trump and make a wall so all the zombies and stuff can't get in. This pack can be brutal. If you're outside at night time, this pack, without a weapon, of course, when you start in the game, this pack can be brutal. Also, watch out, guys. When you start, you get given these. Spawn is amazing. You've really got to go and see Spawn. It's fantastic. But the wizard there will give you these before you fast travel to certain locations around the map. The elytra. Now, this isn't particularly easy to use. You've got to get it right. And then eventually, like, it says you jump in midair, but it doesn't end up working like it ends up going into, like, there we go, like the third person, and it'll end up flying around like that. And you've got to use that to fly down to the ground. Be very careful. I died about 4 times just trying to make it to the ground and trying to figure this thing out. So let me wait until daytime, guys, so that I can start doing some stuff. But we're going to get into the Harvest Festival mod pretty much straight away. I've just got to build up this this little compound first. I died. So welcome to Spawn. This is Spawn, guys. It's lit up with immersive engineering lights and stuff like that. I love the fact that these just pop in. I don't know if that's optifine in this particular pack or not, but the fact it just pops out of the ground and then it's just there, that's fantastic. I love the way that actually works. But we've got the water wheel there, and then you go into there, and then up there is a little wizard. But this will allow you to actually fast travel around the place. So let's go back to my home spot. Oh dear. And, oh, here's my stuff, laying all over the floor. I swear to God, I do not get much luck on this in these flower panes. This is why I need a compound, that is for sure. What's this? Inferium Essence. Got some of that, guys. That's great. Right, let's get on with this. Say hello to my little friend. We've got a new axe, guys, which is the Tinker's Construct axe. And say hello to my shovel. All pretty much rubbish ones to start with, but hey, it'll get the job done a lot quicker than my fists. And to finish off the tools, there is a sword. Pretty awesome. And this will allow me to kill this spider that's just, you know, got itself outside my house. As you can see, I've got a little bit of a compound. It's not fantastic, but it's getting there slowly. I'll wait till daytime. Alright guys, I'm quickly realising I've got nothing in storage now, and I really need to get more storage. So we're going to do that with actually additions. There is the small storage crate inside here. We've got that. We just need the wood casing. We're missing the sticks. That should be fine. There we go. Plenty of sticks now. No excuse. Let's get a wood casing. Oh, actually additions manual. Thank you. I'm missing pieces of wood. There we go. But instead of just taking this small crate and then, you know, that being the end of it, I'm actually going to turn it into an upgrade. Get my thing. And there we go. We've got a chest to storage crate upgrade. And we're just going to slap that onto that. Right, shift and right click. And there we go. All of the stuff that was in there is now in there still. But it's now a small storage crate. So we can go ahead and pile everything that we've got into here. We'll give it a slap on there as well. And we'll grab everything from here. And move that into the storage as well. So now we've got a whole host of space to go mining and to slap inside here. I haven't quite got enough iron ore to be able to do what I'm going to do next. So I'm smelting up some of this slag iron ore. That actually gives us little pieces. Let's show you uses for it. It will give us slag iron ingots, which will then give us iron nuggets if we smelt them again. So I'm quite happy with that. Getting some iron nuggets this way. It will take a little while, of course, but that will help me get a bucket because I need to start moving some of this water around. Let's actually make this a little bit more efficient by changing it into some tiny coal pieces and popping there instead, so that we're using one per piece of tiny coal. Just the one more iron nugget should do it for us, and we can create our first bucket, because we're definitely going to need that. So let's pop those into there. That is the iron that we need. And there is a bucket. Now, we do need water. Oh, it's just turned night time. We do need water, and I haven't found any water kicking around anywhere so far. So I'm going to have to go out on the scrounge to see if I can find some. Do you know what, guys? I am tired of chopping this wood. Let's go ahead and make a wooden chopper and get this set up outside. I can hear a zombie, but it's okay. They shouldn't be able to get into this little compound that I've made for us. A spider will be able to. A skeleton might be able to shoot over the top if it does get over onto that little island over there. But pretty much we should be largely untouched throughout the night now. So, that's so much better. It needs fuel as well. Let's go and grab ourselves some of the tiny coal. Go on, spider. There we go. Dealt with. Ooh, what's this? It's a food bag, which we've got melon. We can get some melon seeds. Pretty awesome. We've got a raw chicken in there and some bronze coin, but we're fine with that. Anyway, let's get this tiny coal slapped in here, and we've got to add saplings. So let's grab some of the birch saplings that we've got and slap them into here, and then we've got a way of automatically cutting down our trees. This one, of course, it needs to grow first before it will cut itself down, but it will get us wood nonetheless. Ah, look at that. There's a massive sea just over the side here. I might as well get this sheep as well. In fact, come here, sheep. All your wool will be mine. In fact, let's get enough for a bed. Now, I made a couple of buckets because I really want to get this done in one trip. I don't want to have to keep coming out all the time. So I've come over here. We're going to grab 2 buckets and we're going to go back home for some stuff. I've just noticed as well, guys, from the Enchanting Plus, we've got Fire Aspect and we've got Auto Smelt from the Enchanted Scrolls that these things have been, dropping out just outside my my house. I'm going to dig a little trench all the way around here, get them all in, and then, try to kill as many of them as daytime will allow, and then go around and just, pick off the rest that's kicking around. But first and foremost, guys, let's get started now into the mod called Harvest Festival. So I'm going to dig 2 holes, actually. Dig 2 holes. One is going to have a bucket of water in. The other is going to have a bucket of water in. I'm also going to need... I'm going to need some clay as well, to be fair. Oh well, back out. Sugar cane, I might as well grab that while I'm here. Ooh, iron. Probably the easiest iron I think I've found since I started this pack. Oh, some more iron. Just scour the land for iron, I think. I'm trying to find clay, but there's none seems to be kicking around anywhere. Okay, yeah, it's official, guys. I found more iron mining by just going around the seafront here. Right, well, guys, it appears to me that I'm not going to be able to find any clay. And I don't know why I went through... Well, have a look at the map. I went down the whole of this thing, all the way around, all the way over to here, still found no clay. Now, I got near a stack of iron, but I got no clay whatsoever. I could possibly get some from the swamp, actually, before I do this. But I think it might be time to create something different and go a different way around it. So we're going to do mystical crops, or what I said, mystical agriculture, which is like magic crops, really. Let's put that there. Now we need prosperity shards, which I did manage to mine some. And we've got the basic crafting seed. Now this, I would like to get the earth and water, I believe it is. The earth and water seeds. So the water requires water buckets, inferium essence, and the tier 1 crafting seed. But the earth one, where is the earth? I think it might be dirt seeds, actually. Is dirt, inferium essence, and tier 1 crafting. Right, let's get rid of this spider. Oh, look at that. Spot on. Spot on. Oh, we've got some solidified experience with that as well. So how do we make the tier 1 crafting seed? Well, we just surround it with inferium essence. And fingers crossed, I've got enough of this inferium essence. I should do to be able to make this. There's the tier 1 crafting seed. Let's get the dirt in the corners. And of course the inferium essence all around. And that gives us the dirt seeds. So now we just need the water, which I believe we might actually need more iron to do so. Where are you? Yes, we will need more iron cooked up in which to do so. Oh, the skeleton's got wise to me, guys. Look at these. There's tons of them just flying around. I mean, I really do need to excavate a little trough all the way around that will catch all of the skeletons and all, you know, all of just everything, basically. No, skeleton fall. There we go. Good lad. Good lad. Okay, let's get 2 of these. And we'll start making an infinite water source just over on the end here. I don't know why I'm using my hands. And then we can start doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 water buckets will get us the water seeds. Now we can be able to, or should be able to, craft clay. So let's pop that into there. The inferium essence around that, and then of course the water buckets in the corners, and we should be sorted for water seeds and dirt seeds now. Let's put that there. These need planting, so we need a hoe. Hoe done. Let's make a little space for the dirt seeds and for the water seeds, and let them grow. In the meantime, I'll wait for daytime to come back out, and then I'll go and clean up around my my compound. You would not believe the party that's going on behind here, guys. Literally, that party is crazy. Everything is dying. We're going to pop in there and see what is left from the aftermath of everybody just, like, you know, disintegrating into pieces now that the sun is out. We can do it a good way by just popping onto this. We've got to watch out for the creepers, because they disappear and you can never foresee where the heck they've gone. Oh, that was close. The concussion creeper just blew me up and then sent me over there. And then that was it. Nearly all hell broke loose, guys. Right, we've just got the pesky bloody witch to deal with now. Oh, and there's apparently a creeper. And a ton of bats. That's okay. Oh my god. Get off me. Get off! What the heck? I've never seen a bat do that in my life. Oh man. That is bad. Right. Slain by bat. Let's teleport to our home. And get out there and get our stuff back, shall we? Oh, he's doing it again. How do I get them off me? I mean, I literally can't do anything. I can't open the door, I can't close the door. It seems to be sucking my blood. Get off me. Those bats not going to annoy me now, because there's tons of them. And I would really appreciate it if it just didn't. As suspected, I did manage to find some clay in the swamp biome. Should have probably just gone there anyway. But just enough to make what I need to make. That's all. In fact, should I add this? I should add this onto my map, shouldn't I? Waypoints. Right, let's get rid of my death. New. Swamp. There we go. Right, let's teleport back home. And cook this up. With that being done, we can create a flower pot, and now we are ready and raring to go. So we'll put that in there, we'll put a flower in there, and we'll right click it, and look at that, guys. The goddess flower has managed to arrive. So let's chuck that into the water, and let's get started with the Harvest Festival mod eventually. Harvest Goddess, talk to me. Hello, my dear. I'm not sure if I recognise you. Have we met? No, we haven't. Is this your first time playing? Yes, it is. Well then, nice to meet you. I'm the Harvest Goddess. I'd like to tell you a little story. A long time ago, this land we live in was filled with a bustling village. The people there were removed from their homes by a crazy storm and wiped out. Now I hear that they want to return back home where they belong, but they need your help. Oh, and just to let you know, I will poof after a while. You can always respawn me with the Goddess Flower. I'll leave you one every time I leave. I think that's all I have to tell you for now. See you later. In fact, it's not all she's got to tell us, guys. She's lying immediately already. So let's talk. Why, hello, my sweet. It's nice to see you again. I've had a little thought about how we can get the town started. I've heard rumours that a fella named Ulif is an excellent carpenter. He and his sister have been... Oh, I swear these... It seems to be nighttime more than it's day. I can promise you this. He and his sister have been looking to take on a project, and this could be just the right thing for them. Jade would be a perfect fit too, as she loves nature and would be a great asset for getting started. I think we just need something to entice them. Perhaps if you can fetch me 24 logs, then I have something for you that just might work. Okay, Harvest Goddess, I shall do just that. But first and foremost, let's get a bed. Let's start by allowing us to sleep through the night. So we'll use that, and we'll use that, and there is the bed. Now, we will need to do it, I think, right in the middle of the lawn here. Otherwise we can't sleep. Why can I not use my bed? Oh. Well, apparently, I did manage to use my bed, and now I'm awake. Which is awesome, because those things are really goddamn annoying. I should learn to sleep quicker, though. Right, let's put the bed away. I can't fit it anywhere at the moment, and I certainly don't want it out in the middle of the lawn. So, let them things die. We should have been left... There it is. We've been left a little goddess flower. Now, it did say that we need 24, so that's 24 logs we need. Fortunately, we've only got 19, so we'll have to wait for a little while until we can start with what's coming next. And you guys, you're going to love this. You really are going to love this. It's going to require a bit of work, though, to be able to get it properly done, because zombies and stuff everywhere around here. I need to get it properly have a defense. Is that properly protected? That's the word I'm looking for. So I will be back when that's grown a little bit more. Right, let's talk to the Harvest Goddess again. Look what I've got for you, Harvest Goddess. Perfect, just what we need, thanks a bunch. I've got the perfect thing for you right here. This is a structure blueprint. You use them to select the area you want a building to be built. You'll see a ghost image of a building when you have it selected. Once you've found the spot, simply right click. If Ulif hasn't moved in yet, he'll appear and get started working on the building right away. You'll just have to wait a little while for him to be done. Take note, you can queue up blueprints, but only one can be built at a time. Oh, and don't worry if he dies from some tragic accident. He should respawn when the day passes over and get back to work immediately. I think that's all I have to say. So I'll leave you to get the carpenter's house built. Oh, and one more thing before I forget. Once he's done building, Jade should move in. She normally hangs out upstairs. I suggest that you go and take her a flower. Well, you see, I've got a few of them. As she has seeds, she'll be happy to trade for them. Nice. Now here we've got the carpenter blueprint. Now, take no notice of how this thing looks. It must be a bug with the mod and something else, integration between something else. But we do want it relatively close to where our building is. I did think about putting it inside our compound, but I think it's much better just to extend our compound to have this inside it. So I think what we'll do is we'll have it there, and we'll extend the compound to be around it. Now, I want it so that, there we go. Right click, and there we go. And now Ulif, the guy, he's going to go around, do his business, and start building this. Next episode, guys, this carpenter will have finished, and that building will be up, ready, and raring to go. Hopefully, these things might have grown at least one little bit since then. Because at the moment, they ain't growing. And I managed to get clay anyway, so I'm not too fussed about that. But we'll start extending the compound around Ulif as well, and, you know, allow him into the fold. We'll also do a big gouge, shall we say, around here, around our compound, so that anything that spawns will get caught in there. I think what I want to do as well is to make some sort of like water trap, so that they just literally, they fall into it, and then they die, because these witches and their bloody bats are a pain. They're a real, real pain. The only other option for witches, because I made this little gap here, the only other option for witches is to kill them, you know, surrounded by dirt, so that when the bats spawn, they actually get stuck in the dirt and then just die. So, you know, needs must. Needs must, guys. But what we'll do is we'll stick that back there, and we can just whack their legs from here. And I think what I'll do is when I'm under here, I'll just like cover myself up and start whacking away so that these guys can't actually get me. So there we go. That is going to be the end of this episode though, guys. And we will see you next episode where Ulif will have finished. And we get to meet Jade. And we get to actually start the mod pack properly with seeds, with planting and all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, I do hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please go ahead and leave a like. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the guys in the description box below who made this pack, because it is quite a nice pack. Apart from the bats, they're really annoying. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Having a tough man as always. Stay safe.